Single parents, what's your best dating story? I told Pete that I have a 6-year-old daughter when we were on our first date. He said he hated kids, so I knew this wasn't going to be a serious relationship. So Pete and I enjoyed just fooling around for a while on nights my daughter was at her dad's. But weeks became months and months became a year and I realized I was really falling for him. I really hated that I was catching feelings because I knew there wasn't a future if he didn't like kids. I decided I was going to have to end things with him, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. One night we were hanging out at my place and my ex came by unexpectedly with my daughter. She'd had a nightmare at his house and wanted me. I was trying to keep my daughter from really noticing Pete. I didn't want her bonding with someone who was just going to drop out of her life. But of course she was immediately curious about the new person. And before I could really do anything, Pete crouched down and said, "Hey Molly, I'm Pete. Want to see a magic trick?" And then he did a few simple tricks for her, pulling coins out from behind her ear and stuff like that. She was delighted and I was stunned. He was clearly so good with kids. After my ex was gone and I got Molly in bed, I asked Pete when he learned magic. He said, "A few months ago. I figured if I was going to be with a woman with a kid, I should learn a thing or two about making them laugh." I had no idea he'd been taking our relationship that seriously for that long. It's 2 years later now and I'm pretty sure Pete and Molly like each other more than either of them likes me.